Hi everyone, welcome back to Plum Mashable. So for this week's decoration I'm going to be using a very old kit from my stash. This is the Pomegranate Pins and Print Fruitilicious kit. So let's go ahead and get to it. Okay, I'm on a mission in 2023 to use up all of my old sticker kits. So I have found in the last 12 months or so that I don't use sticker kits quite as often as I used to. I prefer to kind of just create something, and plus with like my PA stuff and all those kind of ones. I don't mind like smaller sticker kits, but I'm trying really hard not to buy too many more. I have bought one just recently, but that's for a very specific occasion. I'm trying really hard not to do it. So this is me using up some of the stuff that's in my kit. So this is a very old, stash. This is a very old sticker kit from Pomegranate Pins and Prints. I'm pretty sure they are closed down now, so this isn't going to be one you're going to be able to get, but I just encourage you to grab something out of your stash. If you're not using something anymore, don't waste it, unless you really don't want to use it. Don't waste it, just get to use it. It's only going to be for 1 week that I'm going to look at this and go, oh, I don't know if I like this. 1 week won't kill me. And then I can move into doing stuff I really enjoy again. So, for this one, I'm going to use the sticker kit and I'm going to add some splatter. I'm just still loving splatter. I just think splatter's a lot of fun. And it's just one of those things that adds so much to your planner or to your pages without really going too far over the top. So I'm going to use Distress Ink minis for this one. So I've got Twisted Citron, Mustard Seed, and then a little bit of Abandoned Coral, which is kind of going to be my pink colour, even though it's a red. And I'm just going to go ahead and splatter across both the pages. I'm trying to do little splats. I don't want to do anything too big, and I want them to be reasonably spread out. So I'm using a really tiny brush. This isn't splattering quite the way I want it to, but it'll sort itself out when you put the other colours down. That's the other thing too, if one of your colours isn't coming down right, don't stress out about it because you've still got 2 other colours to go. And they'll work themselves out. So I'm just cleaning mine off with just some water in the corner here. I am going to just hit this with the heat tool because I don't want them to blend into each other. I want them to stay each their own colour. So I'm going to give it a quick hit with the heat tool in between, and then I'll come back and do the yellow and the red. Alright, I just gave that another quick hit with the heat tool and then just a dab with some paper towel. I always just find that the last couple of spots don't always dry really well, and if I'm in a hurry, which I am today, I just dab it and it solves the problem. They're a little bit folded or a little bit turned up. That's just because of the stickers on the back. It'll be fun. Alright, things I want to do. Well, actually, that speckle suit looks really cool. Things I want to do here. So I've got boxes, I've got days, I need to get some dates, and then I've got some mini boxes. I think I'm going to put this one along the bottom, but the thing we've got to keep in, or thing I have to keep in mind here is that this isn't going to go the whole way across. It's too big. Sorry, it's not big enough. So I think I'm going to do it this way. So I'm going to put this one on this side. I'm just trying to line it up. And then on the other side, I'm going to use this other part of it, but I'm also going to use this big one, but I'm going to turn it into a flip up because I have some things still coming in the post. I'm just grabbing a piece of white paper. Flip up means I go this way. And I always find it easier to fold it. So I'm just trying to get this on the edge of the fold, or as close as I can. And then I can come in with my paper trimmer and just trim off all of the excess. This one's always the worst one because I'm always worried it's going to move, but today is okay. Alright, so that'll go just there and flip up. I'm actually just going to very quickly, and I should have done this before, I didn't think of it, I'm just going to add a couple of little splatters to the inside of this as well, just so it matches, and do that really super fast, and I'll be right back. I just stuck a little bit of washi tape down behind it just to keep it even when I was doing the splattering, because this one's obviously a bit heavier. This edge is a little heavier. I didn't want to make it uneven, so I just did that. That'll flatten as the week goes on because it'll get stuck in the planner and it'll sort itself out. So I'm just removing any of the excess off the stickers on the other page. And then we'll stick this one down just with glue tape. It's going, I'm going to be a bit tricky here. I want to put it at the bottom, but I don't want it to be with the hole punch in it. So I'm just putting that down, and then I'll do the sticker, cut it off, and then cut the other side. So it'll make sense in a second. And the good thing is that this edge, or this bottom sticker, is as proportioned as the big square sticker, so it doesn't look completely out of place. It looks a little out of place, but not completely. There we go. And then I'm going to go ahead and pop the other one on the other side, like the strip here on the other side. There is a little extra bit on these ones, so I can extend it enough that I can get away with this. It's a little tricky, but I can make it work. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. date in. I'm trying to teach it to sit the way I want it to. So just grabbing just a little bit of washi tape, because washi tape won't pull up any colour on the sticker, I hope. And then it does. It's only a little bit. I'm just going to try and take some of the stick off the tape just by sticking it down on my clothes. That way it's just minorly tacky. I'm just putting this down. Now, for anyone that's wondering why I picked this kit, I wanted something bright. I am back at work this week, which feels like it was so long ago that I was at work, and yet it feels like it was yesterday at the same time. So yeah, I'm a little sad, but we'll be fine. So the boxes, oh, I should have done that actually. I think I still can. So because I've already used this sticker, I'm actually okay for not using that one. So I'm just popping it there just for a second. And then just grabbing a lead pencil and just marking where I need to cut that. Now, I'm quite happy for this one to just take the risk and just cut. It won't be far away. If it's not right, it won't be far away from it. So I'm okay there. There we go. There we go. It's a tiny little thing, but to me that just looks better. Killing myself with strange things. So I'm going to put, how many have I got here? 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't want to use the banana ones because I feel like that's too big. So I'm going to pop, not too big. I just feel like it's a bit much. It just feels not quite, and it just feels a bit much. So I'm just going to put 2 down on this side. So we've got that one. Actually, I will do 3, but I'll stack it. I'll stack them together in a second. No, I will use the purple on this side. I'm just gonna. This is the recycle bit from bit I cut off before. I want it to be another flipper. I want it to flip that way. Didn't matter because it's a circle. Damn, I didn't get that down quite right, and it's got a wrinkle in the middle, but that's okay. We don't have to be perfect all the time. So we'll have that one sit just above this one. Yeah, this one, and then I'll have the purple bananas in the middle, or at the top, sorry, and then I'll just stack it out with some other spots, other bits. So we've got the watermelon, which I didn't do the splatter on. Okay, so I just stacked that last little bit with just a little bit of the purple from the top of one of the other stickers. That way I didn't have to worry about trying to find another one or do anything like that. Okay, so let's just put some decorations on. This actually is turning out better than I thought it would. I was really not excited about this one, and it's nothing to do with the kit. It was just I didn't want to use a kit. I did, but I didn't, if that makes any sense. And I don't like sharing stuff with you guys that you can't get, and I don't think you can get this one anymore. If you can, I will obviously link it down below. But that's just I just don't like doing it. But if I'm going to use all these kits up, I am going to have to use them. So this is what I'm doing. So I'm just popping some of the, where are my tweezers? Some of the little fruit sort of around the place, as well as just little scatters. I really love the colours. And I think that's the part of this that I love the most. I love the colours. I think they're beautiful. And I'm just trying to keep them sort of evenly spread so there's not sort of too many mangoes near mangoes, or yellows near yellows, or greens near greens. And then I'm just going to put these two little cute quote ones. There's one that says, if life gives you lemons, make lemonade. And then there's one that says, you're one in a melon. So I'm just going to pop those ones on the inside of these little ones, because I don't want them sort of really prominently, but I still do want to use them. And last but not least, I want to use this little banner on the inside here to do my Happy Mail. So that's going to run down the side here. I'm going to put in the little to-do in this little flappy one. Love when there's envelopes and stickers, makes me happy. I'm just going to try and squish this under the sticker. I don't know if it'll go. We'll try. Ho, 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 ho. No, I like it better on top. Let's just put it over to the side. Alright, I think I'm going to leave that as it is. That, like I said, turned out better than I thought it would. I was really thinking that this was going to be not great. In fact, I nearly put it away and nearly got out something else instead. I'm very glad I didn't. I'm very glad I just went, you know what, this has to get done. I have to use these, so let's go ahead and use them. I'm going to give you one little quick tip, which I'm sure I've told you before, but I'm going to tell you again. That little bit of washi tape that I put on there actually left a little bit of residue, and it's just a little sticky. If you ever have anything that's just a little sticky, grab your powder tool that you use for embossing, if you've got one, or just some baby powder, and just rub it across whatever it is, and what it'll do is it'll stop the stick, which I just think is so clever. So it's now not sticky, which means it's not going to stick in my planner and it's going to be much easier. So there we go. That's my week using that tropical kit. I do think it had a name. I just can't remember what it was. I'll find it and link it down below anyway, or it'll be in the title. But it's my very bright tropical week to commiserate going back to work. No, not commiserate. Celebrate going back to work. I'm just going to add one more sticker in. I'm just going to put that at the top because I want to be able to write back to work in there. There we go. And obviously I'll put all my daycare stickers and things in as well. They are not going to change for this year, as whenever Charlotte's at daycare there's going to be a little sticker in there. And I do use those to track what hours she's at daycare. So I'll show you that when I do my flip through of the last 6 months, which will be in the next couple of weeks or so. If you did enjoy this one, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I will be using some more of my kits up throughout the year, trying not to do it too often. But I will be using them up. So if you see some older ones, that's why. I hope you guys have an absolutely awesome week and a great day, and I will catch you again in my next video. Sending lots of huggles. Bye!